Hi friends, in this video I will show you how I achieved this look. It's more of a natural look. I do have a dinner to go to and I wanted to do a more natural look with a little bit of something on the lips, so that's why I went for the pink lip. So in this video I will show you the products that I'm using. I am using some new products so we can talk about those and just have a little chit chat as I get ready. So grab a drink, grab a tea, a coffee, whatever you're in the mood for, sit down and let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to start with is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. When I tell you guys, I absolutely love this product. I think it's incredible. I love how it makes my skin look. And sometimes I just wear this on its own. So I just pat this in with a damp beauty sponge. There's a dewiness, a glow. It doesn't add coverage, but it adds this filter basically. I love the way it makes my skin look. For foundation, I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer. I just like a bit of a lighter coverage. So I'm going to go in with this one by Say. I think that's how you say it. And this one is the Slip Tint Tinted Moisturizer. I have tried this one twice already. Once using my fingers, because they do say to use your fingers to blend it into your skin, and then I also tried it with a brush, and both applications were great. With the brush I got a bit more coverage. I also think I used a bit more product with the brush, but both application methods looked beautiful, and I just really like how it makes my skin look. It's just So it comes in this tube with a pump, so I'm going to put one pump to start with on the back of my hand. And you know what, we'll use a beauty sponge today because I have not tried this out with a beauty sponge, and I know that when I use a beauty sponge I'm not getting as much coverage, and this is already a tinted moisturizer, so I am already losing some product into the damp beauty sponge. But you know what, I don't really feel like using a brush today, that's all. So I'll use one pump for half my face, and then we're gonna go in with a second pump for the other half. It looks really nice once I have it on, and it's really lightweight. I feel like I have nothing on, but it gives my skin a little something. For concealer, I've been going between the NARS Creamy Concealer and the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I find that these two are pretty interchangeable for me, in my opinion. They pretty much give me the same look and feel. So today I feel like I'm going to go for the Age Rewind, and I'm going to put a little bit in my crease like that. I basically just want to get that blue part that I have in the corner of my eye to not look as blue. So I put a little bit on the edges here, and I'm just gonna add a little around my nose. My nose tends to get red. So I concentrate first at blending in the concealer in the inner corner, then I'll go out on the outer corner, and then I'll bring whatever's left under my eye. I don't want too much product under my eye here because I do have quite a few fine lines, and I just don't like when product settles in there, so I try not to put too much. And if I do, I try to focus at blending the product out in the inner corner, the outer corner, and then whatever is left I'll just bring under my eye. So before I go in with the eyebrow pencil and I start drawing on my brows, I like to put a little bit of setting powder. This one is Perfect Setting Powder by Cover FX. And I just like to put just a touch, just a thin layer over my brows. For brows, I'm going to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I've talked about this pencil many times. I love it, love it, love it. I think it's fantastic. It's just as good, if not better, than the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and it's a fraction of the cost. For my brows, I just outline them basically, and then I fill them in. A little bit of news on the brow front. I am toying with the idea, I'm actually trying to do some research on powdered brows. Have you guys heard of powder brows, or have you had powder brows done? So not microblading, I'm talking about powder brows. It basically, I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see it, but it's basically, it looks like your brows are filled in with powder. It is a natural look, but it looks like your brows are filled in with powder, and it has a bit of an ombre effect. So I have been looking into that because I have said this in some of my other videos. I am not a fan of doing my eyebrows, and how glorious would it be to wake up and have your eyebrows done? I think it's like $500 and something, and it lasts for between 1 to 3 years. I have a friend that had it done, and hers, she had them done 3 years ago, and they are still going strong. She does not need to go for a touch-up, but they look gorgeous. So next I'm going in with contour, and I just got the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the contour wand, and the shade I got is in fair medium. Now keep in mind, I have not even used it. This is brand spanking new. Now keep in mind, I have not seen the color yet, so I don't know what the shade looks like, because when I was in Sephora the other day and thought this is a good idea, let's get it, they didn't have a sample, so we're going in blind here. But let's just begin. So I think I opened it. Now it's open. Okay, so we squeeze. Look at that. Ah! Oh, that is beautiful. Love it. Okay, I think that's oh shit, that is a lot of product. Okay, so we just, oh my God, why did I put out so much? What was wrong with me? I was just really liking the squeeze. Okay, so let's blend this out. I think I'm going to use a brush to blend this out, or no, I'll start with this, with my beauty sponge, and let's just see how this goes. Oh, why is it so pretty? Oh my God. Come on, come on. Are you kidding? Woo. Oh my God. Look at that. Beautiful. Just, you know what? I don't know why I haven't tried this yet, what my problem was, but clearly I am extremely late to this contour wand. I know someone commented on one of my last videos, and I think, or maybe it was one of the shorts I did, where I did like a mini review or first impression on the e.l.f. putty bronzer. And they recommended I try this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Thank you. This is, get out. Like, this is beautiful. This is so natural. Love it. Next, I'm just going to go in with a bit of cream blush. And the one I'm going to use is the NYX Sweet Cheeks. This one is in Baby Doll. It's really pink and really pretty. Very on brand with the Barbie movie that is out right now. So I just want to put a little bit there. I will go back in with some powder blush, but I just wanted to layer. I want things to be layered. So now before I do anything else, I just want to set this with a little bit of powder. I don't generally set my makeup with powder for an everyday, but because I'm going out and it's probably going to be really hot and I want everything to stay put, I'm going to set everything with just a touch of powder. So I'm going to take the Cover FX setting powder and just take a little bit, and I like to take the excess off because I don't want too much. Just want a little bit, I still want that dewiness to come through, but at the same time, I just want to have a little bit of insurance with the powder, you know, just a touch. So powder is on. I'm just going to take a little bit of setting spray and just spritz just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and just blend that out just a little bit, pat that into my skin just to make sure it is evenly distributed. For the eyes, I'm going to use as a base this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, and this one is in shade Nude Beach. So I like to take this, look at this color. It's so pretty. So if I just put some on the back of my hand, that's what it looks like. And if I blend it out, there you go. It's beautiful. I love this color. So I'm just going to take this and just in a very messy way, apply it all over my lid and just bring it a little bit into the crease. And I'll take a fluffy makeup brush. This one is the MAC 217, and I'm just going to blend it out all over my lid and a little bit into the crease. Then I'm going to take the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. I love these. They're so affordable, and their eyeshadows, if you haven't seen my other videos where I rave about the NYX eyeshadow palettes, are so good. They're pigmented, they glide on really well, they're easy to use, they're blendable. Really love them. So I'm just going to take this one right here and just put it all over my lid and into my crease. This is not, we're not going for precision here. We're just slapping some colors on. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom here. I'm going to take a flat, like a flatter fluffy brush and dip it into that and just put it under the eye. Now, because this is for like a night out, a dinner type of thing, I'm going to dip my ring finger into this shade right here, and I'll show you what that looks like on the back of my hand here. Huh? So something like that. It's kind of champagne-y, and I will just pat it on top of my eyelid, just my lid. Then I'll take that brush that I applied all of that eyeshadow with on my lid and blend it out. And now to add a little bit of depth to the crease, I'm just going to dip the same brush into this brown right here and just shove that in the crease. Bring it down on the lid like a little V and just windshield wiper motions. I'm just trying to add a little bit of depth, not trying to make anything look super dramatic. I leave the lashes for last. I first want to just go in with a little bit of powder bronzer, just start, you know, finishing touches. Of course, I'm going to blend out this bronzer. For the powder, what was that? Let's try that again. For the powder blush, what I'm going to use is the Sephora Colorful Matte blushes, and this one is Shame on You, number 01. So I like to pat it on. And I do like to bring a little bit of it just above my brows. The thing with these blushes, they're pigmented, but you do have to build them up a bit. Before I put on mascara, always, I use a lash primer, and the one that I love and I keep using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I just find it's the best one, and price-wise, you can't go wrong. It's just as good as the Lancome one and the Dior one, and I just don't think I need to spend all that money to get the same product. So I stick with the L'Oreal. So just put a good coat of that on. And then I just let it dry for like 30 seconds. I find that my lashes look better when I give it some time to dry versus putting it on wet, but I also don't want it to be too dry. For mascara, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. I love this mascara. When I tell you, this is just fantastic. Now, the way I like to apply this mascara so it doesn't get clumpy from the get-go is I just like to flirt with the lashes a little bit. You know, I'm not letting it go in all the way to the base, but just flirt with them a little bit. Let the wand do its little thing. Just lightly, gently get through the tips of the lashes. And then once we have a nice base going, then I like to take the wand, bring it all the way to the base of my lashes and pull it through. These are the lashes. I mean, I love this look. I usually like to combine mascaras and mix them just to get the desired look, but I find with the Fenty one coat, one mascara, that's all I need. For lips, I'm going to use this NYX pencil, and it's called Tea and Cookies. And this is the shade. Now, I'm not a huge fan of overlining my lips, but I do like to overline the Cupid's bow here in the middle, kind of like connected instead of define it. I just like that look on me. To go on top of this, I am going to take a Hydrating Core Lip Shine, and this one is in Lovely, and it just adds a really nice shine to the lips, and your hair won't stick to it if the wind blows because it's not a sticky gloss, and it really hydrates and moisturizes. I love this. So here is the final look. It is more of a natural, neutral type look. I decided to do a more natural eye, nothing fancy. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other videos you'd like me to make or products you'd like me to review. I love hearing from you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.